All right, so I'm sitting here again with Ellen Simwaka. You got a nice 8-round fight coming up at the end of the year, just to end the year on a high. How are you feeling?
I feel strong. I feel good. Yeah, I'm ready.
Feeling ready for the fight. You've had an impressive year. You've won some good belts. Let's talk about the year as a whole so far. How have you seen it?
Um, yeah, I fought some few hard fights, so I know this one. I'm not undermining my opponent, nothing, because I know she's strong. She's a former WBF world title, so yeah, I'm ready for her.
Let's look at your last fight. I mean, that's probably the fight you're referring to, where you were really tested. You went into deep waters there. You had to work hard to get the win there.
Yeah, last fight I can say it was a really tough fight because I was fighting her fight instead of fighting my own fight. So yeah, but I learned some few things after that fight and fixed my mistakes. Yeah.
You managed to fix, and especially towards the end of the fight, you finished the fight strong. It was the beginning, I think, where she really had great work rates, and she was putting you. I don't know if you've been there, especially now as a seasoned campaigner in the industry, you would have seen everything. But I think she may be one of the toughest fights of your career.
Yeah, I can say she was one of my toughest fights in the year, but yeah, at the end of the day, I won the fight, so I'm really grateful about that.
How do you see this fight playing out? I mean, 7 wins, 4 losses. I mean, yes, she is, as you said, a former WBF champion, but in the same breath, you're an IBF Africa champion.
I don't think with the same level with me, but yeah, I'm coming. She must bring it on because me, I'm ready for anything that comes on my way. I'm not letting anybody to take my position.
The Tigress always comes out. You got 8 rounds. You don't have your normal 10-round fight that you've been used to. Do you up the work rate for this one?
Yeah, which I'm used of working 10 rounds or 8 rounds. So it's not a big difference. It's just as the same. So we work the same way. We're fighting 10 rounds or 8 rounder to keep the explosive work.
Whenever I share your interviews on Malawi boxing platforms, they sort of get behind you and the fans really enjoying what you're doing here in South Africa. Does that mean a lot to you with getting all that support from back home?
Yeah, it means a lot to me because this year ESPN have changed a lot in my life because I must say I'm really grateful for this year because since I started January fighting the fights, I've been busy. So I'm really grateful. Thank you, ESPN, for putting up the good show and for making me to be active. So I'm really grateful.
And another thing, just touching on the ESPN factors, there's been female fights on every single tournament. In the past, it's been a struggle. Particularly, you have to maybe wait for the month of August most times, in South Africa that is, to get fights. So in that respect, it's changed the game for female boxing.
Yeah, I must say it's keeping a lot of women's boxers active because if we can say like Monica is upcoming boxer, Adija Mimu, she's upcoming boxer. So all of the upcoming boxers they are fighting, they are being active because ESPN is busy putting female in the tournament every bout. Like Anisha Bashir now also you see, it's busy. We are really grateful for women's because it's really making it's really changing our lives. It's making us busy in the gym, not to focus on other things. So we're really grateful about that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Monica had about 4 fights in 4 or 5 months, so she was very active. But of course, you're a title fighter, so maybe you'll fight just a little bit less, but active. I mean, how many fights have you had this year?
I've got 3 fights now. This one is gonna be 4, which is. Yeah, I'm supposed to fight like that because I know I'm not supposed to fight like continuously because I'm a title holder. 10 round is big for me, so yeah, we need some rest also. Yeah, so I'm grateful and I'm happy for my upcoming fight as well, which I'm making 4th fight a year. So yeah, I'm happy for it.
And Ellen, I have to ask the question because, you see the UK boxing scene, a lot of the females boxing there are regularly boxing and they become world champions. The fact that you are now boxing more actively and, does that give you a better chance of now winning a world title in the future?
Yes, of course. It's, I must say it's opening a big doors for me because I'm seeing a lot of offers fight coming up. So which one of them we might next year we might have a good brilliant fight. Yeah.
All right, and you're obviously going to be at the forefront of good opportunities, as you mentioned. I mean, that's just going to happen as you keep winning. You have to keep winning. That was the key to this as well. You wouldn't have got 4 fights if you didn't win all of them. So, congratulations for that. What is your message for your opponent before you step in the ring with her?
The message to my opponent: I am the tigress. I'm always hungry. I want to eat. I'm not letting nobody to take my position, to take my win, because I know I'm a winner. I was born a winner and I'm coming for you. Know that I'm bringing it on. I heard the coach was saying they're going to knock me out. They don't know who they're facing. They undermining because I'm small, I'm tiny, but I'm coming, I'm bringing it. You must bring it on. Bring it on, I'm coming for you. Bring it on. I'm not scared of you, I'm coming for you.
Well, I can't wait for this fight. Fireworks are going to go off in this ring here in the Galleria at Sanson on the 9th of December. It's a Friday evening for those people out there that are going to support on television. Lastly, Ellen, any thank yous or any shout-outs for anybody?
Yeah, I want to thank my trainer, Vusim Tolo. I want to thank my sponsors, Grip Boxing Gear. I want to also thank Mike, who is about to become my manager, which a professional boxer needs a manager to be guided. So I want to thank my team, my training partners, and everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks to ESPN, my promotion. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. We're closing this year with a win.